Chronicles. This is your Demon Lord Draconiczahak. Here today, we are going to continue where we last left off on the LB6 story, which right now, we are going to declare war on Morgan and take back Camelot. With the power of the extra classes, I'll also see about maybe rescuing Matthew as well. Since apparently she's stuck somewhere and is now Morgan's trophy, but anyway, hoping we skip through this and then section 13 as well. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Norwich 2. And we're gonna, yeah, like I said, also we're gonna start off by trying to take Norwich first. After we saved it too. Was born on a human ranch and raised in Salisbury, along with a number of other children. They probably need more humans to fight against the Moors. They treated us all very well. They didn't just provide us with food or clothing and shelter, they also built a school for us to attend. I remember how much that surprised me, since I was always heard that absolutely the ranch would never be free. But that's why I never had any animosity towards fairies. It's thanks to them I grew up big and strong and eventually got to spear. However, I still know very well about the fairy who took me in. That's probably because they raised a lot of human children, not just me. One time I became a full-fledged soldier, I heard that the fairy who had taken us all in from the ranch passed away. Shortly afterwards, the rearing house where our school has been shut down, and I put Salisbury behind me. After that, I just dedicated myself to combat training until I took on a job as escort job for a small village. When I was told that I should enter the next joust in Camelot, I even got a letter of recommendation. Oh, I heard about that. That was the Red Beast tournament they had held 5 years ago. So you were the human knight who made it all the way to the finals? That's amazing! Yes, it was quite lucky to make it to the end, although I had very poor showing in the finals. Still, I'm glad to be able to speak with Queen Morgan directly. It gave me the resolve I needed to make up for my mind. Talking to her has made it clear that she sees humans and fairies as both as no more than tools. She's perfectly satisfied with her current state of play and has no intention of changing it. Once I saw that for myself, I also decided to make an organization that would help the child prophecy once she appeared. Oh, no kidding. So this whole rebel army thing was originally your idea? It was O'Brien came up with the idea of making it a round table army then. Yes, it was. My comrades and I were protecting a merchant caravan from the Moors attack one day, and when O'Brien came up to me and said, "You'll never get anywhere like that, Percival. If you keep this up, your white light will rust." From then on, he began managing us himself, and before I knew it, our rebel army had become the Round Table Army. Again, Oberon's a real smooth talker. Gotcha, so what's with this light of yours anyway? You're the only human, so you're defeat fairies with it. It must be pretty impressive technique. Oh, it's not the technique, it's the white light is my spear here. It's the spirit selection, one of the aspects weapons. The fairy who took me in gave it to me. Apparently, it's the Holy Spirit that only responds to one without sin, and no fairy can use it. I guess, Ultra staff. I'm not sure, but I think it's like a little different. I mean, one's a spear, one's a staff. I do say something similar about it, but the spear feels, well, empty. I can tell it's an amazing weapon, but it also feels like it's not chosen anymore. I agree with that. I sense the same thing whenever I hold it. Feels like a piercing a wave of regret, a profound grief over a past failure. The spirits are memories well up every time I swing it, and they have leave behind trails of magic light like tears. That's why it came to be known as the Light Light. This spirit is no longer meant for saving fairies. Now it only exists to kill them. That's not how it was originally supposed to be used, but it also means that it's the only weapon out there that is able to stand up to the Tamlin. But if it's true that the only one without sin can wield it, I expect there will come a time when I won't be able to wield it. That's not true, Percival. You're a wonderful person. Detective Week, you never acted out of self-interest. You're a deal knight. You can never be seen as this error. If I try to use that spirit, I'll be rejected before I can touch it for the sin of being too weak. Don't be serious, Gareth. There's no such thing. That's approaching possible. It'll be difficult to march, but we made it in time. Shall we deploy our troops once we cross the next hill? Please do. I put in London and in charge of the company while I'm gone. I like you and him to remain on standby for 1 hour. The Child of Prophecy and I will go ahead and make our way to the Norwich, using the route for the sewage system the Count provide for us. Once we're inside Norwich, we'll provide sewage with the anti-spring faction. After that, we'll start right in the city and take advantage of the confusion to open up the main gate from the inside. Once it's open, I want your troops to neutralize the Queen soldiers on the rapids. In the meantime, we'll take the London's troops and split up to take the Queen soldiers occupying Norwich. Once the enemy forces have been neutralized, we'll surround the Falk Castle. Understood. Please be careful out there, Commander. That goes for you too. Or Orwilla. I'm sorry to ask so much for you again. That's okay. I'm used to it. Child of Prophecy. Please look out for Percival. There you have it. From here on, we'll be on our own. Our goal is to infiltrate Norwich while it's still dark and great distraction. Please make sure you're thoroughly prepared, draconiczahak. This is going to be a long battle. Okay, now we're at the quest. Okay, I'm really need a drink to that. Hey, you're right on time, draconiczahak. Hey, Count Pepperon is here. Well, of course, hon. I did invite you, didn't I? I'll go and wherever I have to. It'll be in the sewers or in the morgue. Now, let's see who else we got here. Mr. Vinci, Mercy, Gerthy, Harbert Trot, and... Oh my, what do we have here? An enemy? Enemy? Where? Save me! Percy, save me! Percy! Good God, who knew? Well, I probably should have seen that coming. I mean, Percival does, I guess, look handsome, so... Okay, you're right, I'm sorry. I just got a little excited since I've never seen anyone like him before. Welcome to Norwich, the sewer system. I take you to the principles of the Round Table Army. Yeah, Perina, but please call me Count. Oh, sorry. Oh, so you're the Count. My apologies. I thought you were a knight call at first. It's a pleasure to meet you, Count. Yes, I am Percival of the Round Table Army. Thank you for telling us about the crisis in Norwich. Not at all, hun. If anything, I should be thanking you guys for handling the bloody parts for me. I just noticed one of you was missing. What happened to him, draconiczahak? Ooh, Oberon? Oberon, he's not the sort to be on the battlefield. He's about having the right people on the right job. No, I'm talking about that peppy friend of yours, Ripiti. Ripiti stayed behind in London. He said he wasn't going to come along since he can't pull the carriage. I see. Well, that's smart of him. Or must be Tomo. Okay, then let's show you the way. Once we reach the surface, I'm going to have you all split up into 2 teams. Team B will draw out the Queen soldiers away from the main room. Team C will unlock the main gate from the inside. Altria, Mashi, you 2 will be Team B. Percival and Garfield, Haberchat, you 3 will be Team C. Where's Team A? draconiczahak, I want you and the Fisher to support both teams. We're seriously outnumbered here, so you need to hustle to serve both teams much server power as they need. You can handle that, right? Over your first rodeo, after all. Yeah, where's Team A? Oh, you're right. We haven't remedied that someday. Once you're the real master of true sister word, you, me, Kat can all be teammates together. Can't wait. Understood, shall we? Oh yes, time for spring to finally got what's coming to him. Lord Springen, the Round Table army has begun attacking the main gate. You don't say. The Round Table army isn't like the other rebels. They are, in fact, a proper army. They would never launch a frontal assault on our gate with only 300 soldiers, which must mean... Lord Springen, the Queen soldiers are reporting that the Virginians have begun an armed uprising for the city. They say they're rising up against the Queen's unjust rule, and there's also been reports of the child prophecy is there among them. Yes, sir. She has tells me so inspired that the Queen soldiers are having a hard time fitting them off. Now that's more like it. Lord Springen, please stay with us, sir. We need you to give our soldiers, or... Don't worry, I'm perfectly calm. Tell our soldiers this. Defend your post until the Queen's army has been neutralized, after which you are either to surrender or retreat to the Vault Castle. Focus on all your efforts on defense, and avoid harming the civilians wherever possible. Got that? Remember, only the Queen's soldiers should be fighting the child of prophecy. Tell our soldiers that their only concern should be defending Norwich. Oh, and tell the guards at the station at the bell tower to stand down. I'll go greet your guests myself. Yes, sir! Alright, draconiczahak and Shadia, let's see what you can do. I hope you got what it takes because everything is riding on your shoulders. If the Child of Prophecy really does have a shot at victory, she may not be such a bad ambassador. Besides, it was getting fed up pulling the wool over those damn fairy eyes. So he did all that because he knew we would come over here. Spring is one not fucking we can't fucking take a line, can we? Alright, I'm trying to figure out which one to take. Fuck, I'll take that tall trick. Alright. Okay, let's see. Okay, not a very conventional one, but this is a start. There we go.
出番かい。いいぜ。知ったら楽させてやるよ。
残酷に、野心的にです。困ったアリさんたちですね。
先に行く。
飼育箱に入れてあげる。さあ、哀れに逃げ惑いなさい。カーストカッティングクレーター。惨めすぎてお話になりません。
調子は悪くねえな。やることは変わらねえよ。妖精が何だってんだ。
惨めですね。
切るぜ。櫛灘姫を髪に刺し。
やりすぎですか？
神髄
Okay, I
解
kinda
明
messed it up. Gonna
完
probably
成
give
理念
some review
収
be
束
more like
鍛造技法臨界。これが俺のつむかり村正だ。
笑わせないでくれます？ま、こっちこっち。なめんな。ま、従いますけど。
切るぜ。
惨めですね。
わか
こっちこっち。
あの辺りか。やべえな。
That's me. What are we talking about? Like this whole month, like I've been feeling like I've been sneezing a lot more. I don't know if it's because of like.
折れんなよ。
笑わせないでくれます？
I don't know because of the fact that yeah, it's like summer, so all this stuff will probably picked up or something. But jeez.
そこに至るはあまたの研鑽。気づきに気づい
I
た
think
刀
it's
づ
this
く。
mission is like.
八重垣作るは戦士の刃。知ったら成仏していきな。
ぶっ込むわよ。ゴージャスにぶっ込むわよ。サードアイ開眼。標本にしてあげるわ。
Yeah, okay, I don't think
さ
I
あ
did that.
100い燃えはえ。
Okay, I don't think I need that yet, so.
これは憎悪によって磨かれた
So
我が
actually,
魂
now I think of it, I'm wondering when we're gonna get free. When we can actually pre-order like the what's the edition.
なめんな。
Oh, this is the watch.
あんたの終わりよ。
Or Face Samurai Rebel. Man, what's this fucking beef with Muramasa here? Jeez.
調子は悪くねえな。やることは変わらない。妖精が何だってんだ。折れんなよ。先行く。神髄解明完成理念収束鍛造技法臨界。これが俺のつむかり村正だ。わかった。
Yeah, your defense buff means shit to me.
それがあなたたちにはお似合いです。
So we actually know how this thing actually goes, okay. Because I think I saw on the wiki it was like similar things like do like 6 enemies as a first and then 3 enemies as a second and then just one big guy in the break part. Alright, that takes care of most of them. We'll handle the rest. Go on ahead to the gate, Draconiczahak. Principal needs your help now, not us. Please watch Garrett's back to Draconiczahak. She has a bad habit of being reckless. Got it. Where's Plugsuit at? Where's Plugsuit?
名状しがたきレイトショー、ドロドロの恐怖をあなたに。
Alright, there we go.
おねクリスマスムーブ。笑わせないでくれます？サンバのステップで仕掛けます。
I can't wait until Sensei Quest gets or Server Quest added.
ユカタンレガールで。
Also, what Cuckoo too. Ah, shit. Okay. Yes, the charge skill was up.
乙女の秘密見ちゃいます？
Attack up, so I need
ちょっ
to
と美味しそうなのでクークーお腹が鳴っちゃいました。小さいですね。よしよし、いい子だ。ならば見せそうですね。輝きは空に、陸に、海に。いいえ、輝きは人にこそ。ドラコハグメン。
What the hell?
ぶっ込むわよ。ゴージャスに。さあ、100倍返し。はい。
Okay, so it's just gonna be NP to get down for this.
によって磨かれた我が魂の
Stuff that I can't really handle.
ラクロットメント入隊。上等よ。ここがあんたの終わりよ。なめんな。ここがあんたの終わりよ。はい。
Okay, now we're stuck in a loop.
ここがあんたの終わりよ。
Be get ready to go.
ぶっ込むわよ。
Let's go,
さ
Jalter.
あ、100倍返しのお時間よ。はい。
So actually, I can't wait until like probably Sunday. Yeah, Sunday next week. There's like, well, not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday is like, yeah, because that's when we get Annie though. Actually hoping like we just get good rolls for that when that drops. Alright. Alright. And we're at the last battle right here, so that's good. And then after this, we are... A report from Captain Landon, sir. They're taking full control of the South District. I have a report from Captain Aurora as well. Clear soldiers near the main gate have retreated after losing 20% of their force. Great work. Now let's get to save for the North District. We're going to head to the Fall Castle. Take anyone who surrenders to the custody and have Aurora's squad look after them. Yes, sir. Understood. Phew, that's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Garrett, Hoppertrot, you two stay there. Murmasa, Atura, Da Vinci, draconiczahak. The five of us will infiltrate the Fall Castle. I trust that's okay with you. Okay, just try to stop me. Between waiting to smack the smug out of Spring's face for a while. My, so feisty, I see. First, now I'm glad I went to the trouble of securing that run for you. Inadequate soldiers are stationed in the Vault Castle. Once you get past the Spring's guards, then... Wait a second, the front door is open? I'm not sensing any soldiers in here either. It looks like the path to the bell tower is all clear. I guess, yeah, that just seems a bit suspicious. Probably yes, but not for us. This is trap only for Optrid, the child of prophecy in Queen Morgan. Spring really is a sly fox, isn't he? He's just handing the bell tower over to us. Makes sense though, he gains nothing by trying to protect it at this point. He must be trying to surrender without defying the Queen. He wants to be able to deny any involvement in ringing the bell. Well, this is a surprise, but I will never be able to take control of Norwich without ringing the bell. But if Spring has pulled his soldiers back, he must not have any intention of fighting. That means our battle to occupy Norwich is over. We no longer have to ring the bell with. That said, where we go to ring or not, it's up to the child of prophecy. If she does, it'll be the declaration of war. There'll be no going back. I hate to play in the Spring sense, but I doubt we'll get a number of opportunity like this. God, yeah, he's like pulling a Xanthos gambit here. Let's do this. Bell or no bell, Spring's still aside. Between him and Landon, there's examining happening in this. The site he's pointing right now. I just gotta love it out. I want to know exactly what the head of the Earthkind was thinking when he made those decisions. Huh, we didn't run a single soldier on the way up here. You're alone Spring himself. I gotta have a hell of a bad feeling about this. She'll see me. Be careful, there's something here. Capless. Where are you, Capless? I smell paradise. I hear Avalon. I see. So you finally came. There, a magical energy collecting on the ceiling of destiny. It's a night call. The one who saves us shall be British undoing. Ah, curse my dead body. I would gladly give it my soul for the earth, in exchange for your admirable body. Where is BB? There we go. Alright, time to begin. again. Alright, let's see what the freaking strap is. I got. Oh, then.
楽しませてくれますか?
Alright, let's switch hands again. Nice after the bar has been pierced through. Try to charge this up. Shit. So yeah, this is like when I have to really think about it. But yeah, it looks like we're got up here, so. Oh, even that doesn't work. He just turns off jaw to like his weapon. God damn, dude. We just need to keep going. If I knew this, I would probably just would have also brought. Yeah, I would have brought him here too, so that would help. Yeah, we're actually at the second way. Yeah, definitely got it. So I've kind of wondered, does all towers have this? What the fuck? If I knew that, I would have definitely put the lock on. Yeah, we did play hand like this, like, Jesus. Okay, I'm happy. Yeah, I need to work at HQ, dude. Scott, that call must have been here for a very long time. Didn't exactly go peacefully though. Hope you're at least rested on O1. Anyway, that seems to take care of at least the last obstacle. Past all is left to do is to ring the bell. Well done indeed. I must thank you for finally ringing the bell tower of that ghost that's been haunting it for the last century. Now just calls us it. It was the finest thing I ever seen since I set foot in this very Britain. Once again, your power leaves me at a word for lot. Means out a loss of words. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this malevolent bastard planning? Dude, this guy is like fucking the very version of David Santos from Gargoyle here. Springing. Oh, why are you glaring at me like that? The battle is over. Your round table army has defeated the Queen's soldiers. Norwich is now free of the Queen's oppressive regime. It's all thanks to you. No, I, Norwich's own lord, couldn't be happier about this tournament. What do you say? Shall we toast to your victory? Ah, but where's my manners? Apologies for lack of consideration. If you wish to leave, by all means, go right ahead. My soldiers will guide here to wait for you. We're told that you're the one who called the Queen's army here in the first place. How can you do that and still be claimed to be innocent? Yes, I did make a report to Her Majesty. Your enemy that caused a great deal of damage, so I requested that soldiers help with restoration efforts. A responsible lord would have had to done the same. Unfortunately, it seems there were some bad apples among the Queen's soldiers fought to treat our more rebellious citizens quite brutally. Ah, but once again, your timely effort should prevent any citizens from becoming hard. For that, I owe you my thanks. So that's where you're going with, and the Royal Army's attempt to purge any hint of rebellion had nothing to do with you, huh? Okay, that's fine. At this point, there's no way we can prove it one way or another. But what's your game plan now? Norwich is fallen, your citizens are sick, and your citizens are sick of you. Do you really have time to be hanging out here chatting with us? Don't be ridiculous, Leonardo da Vinci. I must say, such a great mind as yours, that was simply uncalled for. True, Norwich may have fallen, but it is a temporary situation at worst. Since the child prophecy is leading the Round Table army, you must only be here for the spell. Very well doubt you have helped guide Norwich, but potentially keep it all for yourselves. Well, I suppose you may be considering it for the Round Table's base of operations. But as you're just about to be, I've been proved Norwich is quite vulnerable to invasion. Of course, if you want to end up raising the ground for trees like Starfield, far be it from me to stop you. What, you little? Now, don't bar. I know since letting this one work you up, and trying to hold him accountable for his will only be an even bigger waste of time. He doesn't believe he's done anything wrong in any case. Oberon, when did you get here? Just now. Luckily, my trick with the restaurant worked like a charm. I'm glad to see you all wrapped things up here nice and neat. I knew you would do it, Percival. But you've done a pretty poor job with the aftermath. If you were going to kill Springen, it should have been during the chaos of the battle. Now it's too late. It would be one thing if you wanted to get rid of the Norwich, but you'd never do that, would you? Oh, do you need me to explain for you, foreign mage? Kapar, I'll summon up. Spring has demonstrated his neutrality to his citizens, thereby fulfilling his role as their lord. As a South, the Fairies of Norway still recognize him as their leader. So they definitely won't be happy if we kill him now that he's shown. So that he's open to peaceful discussion. That's not all. While Norwich's artists may hate Springen, the artists who use the artist's service consider indisposable. Remember how I said Norwich is on the verge of becoming a human city? Springen's policies are essential for fairies who want to maximize the profits above all else. That's why it makes them so tricky to deal with. Sure, half of Norwich hates them, but the other half supports them. So you can't just kill them without a very good reason. It would make us public enemies. And not knowing that, even his enemies would fucking start to see us as enemies too. Without Springen to negotiate with the Queen, she would declare a rebel stronghold just like it, and just take it over herself. Since we can't protect this city, letting it what happened would essentially destroy Norwich. There you have it. To kill a ruler is effectively kill their nation as well. What if you want to destroy Norwich, then by all means, go ahead and execute me. You're not bluffing, are you? You really do mean that. You don't care about the safety of the Earthbound, and you have no wish to keep Norwich safe. But you also apparently don't care if you live or die. I don't get it. Because, yeah, if we kill him, then basically he's a martyr. He'd be recognized as a martyr that fell victim to a rebellion that attacked for no absolute reason. But if we do them live, then yeah, basically he's still open to scheming. So it's like, yeah, we feel stupid for winning and feel stupid for losing. Your actions seem so purposeless and incomprehensible, and it's almost like you are. That's right, human. You're no fairy Springen. You're what they call a changeling, someone who's different here, drifted here for proper human history, aren't you? A human clan head, but that's impossible. No way can you keep that act for her so long. Fairies distinguish other fairies and humans by sense and magical energy and appearance. No fairy is acting like any other, so long as someone could pass as the right criteria, they could definitely pass as a human-looking fairy. For sense, they just need to make a cologne that approximates how the fairy smells. The comparison of lack of magical energy could be disguised with a mystic code as for their appearance. Humans have their extremities circularly modified without any negative side effects, so that's no big surprise. What I want to know is how you solve the aging problem. You've been in Norwich for 100 years now, and makeup can always make you look so younger. So I'm afraid to ask what you look like under all that. I don't have the size of deals what you're talking about, however. Let's just say I'm here for the sake of arguing. I could soon come from the same world as draconiczahak here. If I did, you could have imagined something I won't want. I have no attachment to Britain or affairs or Queen, nor can I go back to my own home at this point. Indeed, I can never go back to being John Smith the human if I even wanted to. No, all I care about is this fall castle, right? That's not exactly right, but you're not far off either. Personally, I don't care who sits on the throne. Queen, child, property, whatever, it's all the same to me. All I care about is keeping this fall castle safe. My role as a Lord of Norwich is only means the end. One of the tricks of survival is serving someone stronger than you. Right now, that means working for the Queen, but depending on what you do next, that could easily change. You see, he's the most annoying kind of person to deal with. He's neither friend nor foe. Never mind him, Norwich has never had much in the way of military. Once we ring the bell, we won't need to come back here again. Springer's private soldiers are just that, private soldiers. I can't imagine they'll ever be a threat to the Round Table Army. Right you are. Now do you understand what makes me tick? If you think I'm not worth killing, that's fine with me. Very well then, let's this jester go ahead and remove himself from the corner. If you wish to ring the bell of pilgrimage, please be my guest, but still, I must say, that jester or not, I do have hopes or dreams of my own. I doubt I have much longer to live, so I hope I get to see the child of prophecy defeat the queen before my time is up. Okay, now let's go to the main event. Are you ready to do this, Otera? Salisbury, Gloucester, Norwich, and Londinium. Salisbury, the city one where humans are fairies, ghosts, and Scotsers are. The city of Firestack, where it's bright but hollow. Norwich, the city of Smiths, where all kinds of fairies and humans compete to swindle and help one another. And Londinium, the city of ruins, where everyone's miles and cares for others despite the pain and loss they suffer. 16 years time I've spent as a child of prophecy in Tingangle. Okay, I'm going to ring the bell. Don't worry, I already know. Oh. Step back, everyone. Song of Paradise, voices of air sea. You who were born to be selected to decide the fate of the sun and to see justice done. The bells of the bones assert interception shall show you the way. Forgive these sins. It's noon, right? It seems a bit early than that. Maybe it's not the usual computer bell. Or what that is, it sounds really happy and sad at the same time. It's Mike. My chest feels tight when I eyes expand. Is that the bell pilgrimage, Lady Aurora? Yes, it is. It must be Norwich's bell, which means the Earth Clan has accepted her. Hehe, looks like your plan worked, Oberon, although I do feel a little bad about tricking Rose. Congratulations, Ultra. Thank you, draconiczahak. Now, at long last, we can finally take the next step forward. This sound, it feels like a ring across a prison, and this frequency, it doesn't sound like a joy so much as... Ah, now I see, so that's what they mean by pilgrimage. There's the first one! What's a relief? It's about time to do something worthy of the child of prophecy. I was more a little worried she accepted the Queen's invitation to Camelot. But now that the war will finally begin. Can't wait. Can you, Koi Sky? Her Majesty the Queen versus the child of prophecy. The Tamlin versus a round table army. I wonder who's gonna drop out first. I wonder who will have the last laugh. Will you bet on Koi Sky? Oh, maybe put your money on Shadia, the real dark horse. Shadia could possibly win. They're not even a player in this game. But having that said that, in your case, betting on Shadia may not be such a bad idea. Fairy Princess market value is about to tank after all. So if you know what's coming, maybe you should consider a different possibility. Don't be ridiculous, there's no way I'm getting out of this game after all the trouble I went to set up the pieces. Oh yes, just you wait, Sky, I'm gonna make things right, no matter what happens. Nay, Marin. So that's what a pilgrimage sounds like. It doesn't do much for my soul. Well, it's good that Norwich is out of the picture. About time she finally got serious. Anyway, any worry, not worried to be my rival should be in no trouble ringing the bell too. Yeah, I want to see how everyone's like doing this now. This is amazing. What the cell? Is that the one of the bells of pilgrimage? What happened to the soldiers who set out to Norwich? What is the Lord Spring saying about this? Child prophecy abandoned allies with the Round Table Army as she invaded Norwich? What was Rose doing? How could he let the Round Table Army make a move while he was at Oxford? Prokop was right. We should have captured and killed her when we had the chance. Order! Order! 30 ambassadors, 100 officials, close your mouths! High Queen Morgan is about to speak her words. And here are words to obey. Belgian pilgrimage has run. Send word to every ward and fairy in the land. The child prophecy is no longer my subject. I name her enemy of the state. All who offer her aid of any sort shall be branded the same. Fairy Britain abides no enemy. Crush him without mercy. I command Rose Lord Oxford to begin an attack on Lundrium. I shall await his success on his battle against his transcendent and permitting his advance on Norwich when determining his punishment. There will be no place for a child prophecy in my very Britain. Well, the High Queen's made a decision that curse of child prophecy is good. Stand now. War! There's going to be a war. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. I've been bored out of my mind since these last 100 years. Now I get to hear the Lord Class Fairies river with agony again. Thank you, Child of Prophecy. Thank you, Round Table Army. Thank you for starting the bloodbath. No, sir, do you see my preparations for war being made, that they scurry off to their homes. 2,000 years and fairies are still just as fickle as bloodthirsty as ever. Bartune, awaken, Knight Bartune. Yes, your High Queen, Guard Knight Bartune at your service. It's an honor to have been freed from the chessboard. 200 years since I last saw you. Have done nothing but have not done nothing to diminish your Majesty's beauty. Never mind if around is here. Drink this. This water will grant you memories of all that transpired in the last 200 years. Very well then, if I may. Now I understand the child prophecy. I'm sorry my Clinehead's prophecy has become such a headache for you, my High Queen. Speaking of which, where are my fellow Mirror Clan fairies? Who will replace the Aerosol as their head? The Mirror Clan is gone. You're the last of their kind. Return. I see. What an ironic twist of fate. I parted ways with Aerosol to serve the Majesty as a knight. Thanks to that, I'm still alive today. There's certainly an optimal future for you once all. Your choice will be the correct one if you... This is why you're alive today. Now you're once again make use of your organization. You will accompany Tamlin and Gawain and Tamlin Lancelot as her advisor. And if, by some chance, should it come to worse, I trust you know what to do. Yes, High Queen, we guard knights are fully aware of your wishes. You will like the Tamlin to go to Oxford to assist with the attack on London, yes? If you can't stop your head, Roadrunner needs some help in London. I have never missed a word to Tamlin. There's someone else who needs to be in front of my side for too long. The attack on London is merely a shy show. Uh-oh. Well, let's find one down, but wait. Oh, Tara? Huh? What's going on? Why am I glowing so much? She must be burning up. Wire! We need wire! Wire! Fitchy, can you whip up some fast-aging acting cord or something? Grown up me might be able to, but me no way. Wait, hang on. It's gone now. Well, sorry for Pack here. The property's never said anything about that. That aside, yeah, I can tell this is really, yeah, it really is. Even I can tell. Why are you all staring at me like that? You're making me nervous. Did I say something wrong? No, you did. Oh, you something very right. Ultra, did you just get crazy strong? What the hell? Why is everything covered? Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom. Be right back, guys. Prove that Kyuhime is sexy.
When did I ever say that?
What do you think?
Ew! What the fuck?
Hey,
disgusting.
She's hot and sexy. She's hot and sexy. Wait, it's a harem girl. What is wrong with you guys?
Kill her with fire. Hey, my Lord First Hassan, please kill this. What is this thing? A lizard with fire?
No! Don't
Snake.
kill the belly dancer.
She's a snake, sadly.
Yes. Oh, good. Even better. Kill the snake.
Oh, sorry, Spire. It only goes. It's up to. I haven't set it up for the art bits, but during the Kyo Fireworks Festival. So what the hell is this crap? But that is turned to Tiara?
Oh, yes.
Tiara's secretly my waifu? Oh
Yes.
my god!
Wait.
That's a good
Holy
picture.
Oh
shit,
my-
that's great.
That's
Oh,
good.
Lord.
Ooh. I see a lot of boxes. Let's see if I like it. Okay. See you in a bit, Hydra. Okay. Okay, I'll take a go fruit. Bond 7. Ah, chains. Oh, that sucks. You have to be careful. Don't go into the gacha. It will destroy you. It will wreck your life. But if it's for a waifu or husband, no, do it. Roll for the service you want.
When you can fail due to gotcha, so let's go.
But yeah, it is just good to this. Alright. Here we go. Fragment 5. So we're back to fragments now, so that means we get to switch back to Mashu. Alright. Okay. My pie is singing over. What happened to me? Well, huh? She's awake. She's awake. Look, Arasek, this weird girl with even weirder iron armor finally woke up. She's gonna be an evil fairy. Can I kill her? Can I? I've tried. You're right. Thank goodness, I was worried a huge lightning bolt might have burned Norwich to the ground. Norwich? What the heck is Norwich? Is that the name for the forest it came from? Huh? A beach? Where did Norwich go? Where is Senpai and Altria? What's going on, Habitat? What happened to Norwich? I don't know any Norwich. They could call me that. That's not my name. I'm Torot. Tamlin Torot. Don't you forget. Huh? Torot? What do you mean? You aren't Habitat? Habitat? I don't know what that is, but I love it. That's way better than Grim's yapping. Asak, you gotta see this girl. She's amazing. I don't know what she's talking about, but everything she says is amazing. She's gotta be a mage, just like you. Come in, Torot. And please just calling everything you've seen not before Magecraft, would you? What the fuck? Atoria? Hello there, nice to meet you. I'm Asak. This is Torot. Welcome to Britain and the Isles of Affairs. You happen to be kind of tell us your name? It must be fate that brought us together here. We would be happy. We would have been happy to help you if you like. Thank you. My name is Smash Kiroi. It's like you're Asak this Sager? Oh yes, you know about me. I'm from London, then. I'm sure you remember seeing a fairy as strong as you, though. Yeah, I'm sure that's just a incredibly powerful spell similar to the Finimir out there in the East Coast. Oh, you're in the North Fairy. So you mess up a teleportation and up here in the middle of nowhere. North Fairy, she's so she's one of Queen Mab's. People even know she's so cute. That makes her our enemy. Can I kill her, Azak? Of course not. Please, Torot, just be quiet for a moment. Why do you come with us, Smash? We should leave before Moors begin showing up anyway. Come on, our camp is over in these woods. It'll be much safer to talk over there. And so we begin a new story where continue a previous one. When Mash rushed in to protect Draconiczahak and Act2, she was snatched away by Morris Warmir. After a moment of darkness, she woke to find herself on an unfamiliar beach, surrounded by blind thick fog and crashing waves. On the northern horizon, she could see the trio of emptiness stretching high in the clouds, as if they were holding the very sky, and the fairies knew it as the World Tree, though. But what surprised her more than anything was, there's no wall here. The sign of light that used to cover all present anywhere. In fact, there was nothing to be seen near Britain at all. Nothing but endless plain of white of seawater. This Isle of Britain of the year 400 of the Fate era, approximately 2400 years in the past. And this is the story as Isaac Xavier's final fateful battle. So we travel, so Mash traveled back in time. Okay, now we're at Wales. Section 14, Wales 2. Ah, I can still hear the bell ringing. Even though it's been half a day, even though everyone smiled and praised me. Whenever I close my eyes, I can feel the sound, like something grabbing my head from behind. It feels like this ring will never go away. Never printed from a world called Proper Human History. Never printed me, although one entirely unlike me. An opposing figure never a mage or fairy, but a child born to a human and a dragon. Autoria Pendragon. The ideal king who unified the lords of Britain, protected it from the outside invaders, and built a towering white castle of Camelot. She loved and trusted by all. And she showed pride and more righteous than anyone else. With her 12 knights at the round table, her royal cavalries, and her in her hand, she was laid the foundation for the countless futures. She was truly a great woman. I've never seen her like. I don't want to see her. I don't want to show her. I can't handle it. I can't believe it. I can't accept it. After all, I'm knowing one of my kind. I'm nowhere to run, nowhere to understands me. Romance is out of question. There's no reward, no finish line, no rest. I can't make it so much as a single mistake. So many things I can never have. How cruel would I have been for everyone to accept a king like me with a smile? Oh, it's morning. I guess we have covered a lot of ground overnight. I had a crazy stream. It must be because I rang one of the bells of pilgrimage. Huh? That life is no joke. Now we're back to the letter box. We almost made it back to the Lundrium overnight. Good thing we didn't run into any trouble, huh? I see, you used to cover a night to go get to Norwich without drawing attention. And for a return trip, we're lucky enough to get a horse-drawn carriage. The Queen might technically prohibit animals from being used as manual labor, but there's no real penalty for doing so. Right now, the only clan heads have horse-drawn carriages, but who knows? Eventually, everyone might start using them. I guess this is how Dreads get started. All that said, I wonder why the Queen banned those horse-drawn carriages in the first place. Does she have love for horses? That's part of it. It's mostly another way to keep the various alive. If horse-drawn carriages became commonplace, various horses would stop being born. Fairies are both cruel and innocent, you know. As soon as something like that comes popular, we stop seeking out everything else. I mean, it's been 2019 years since we started seriously copying human cultures, right? The fact that the horses like Redbit and Principal's Grundy are still alive and well is proof of Morgan's consideration. Ah, I see. So there is some work involved in maintaining mystics. So Morgan is fine with intimidating society, but she won't allow any cultural limitations that would risk eliminating as far as flaws of ecology. Gotta say, that's pretty smart of her. Guess there's more than just a cruel train out to squeeze their citizens for everything they have. Great point. The Queen doesn't actually care about the fairies' future at all. Oberon? remember the fairies you all met in my domain, the Welsh Woods? It's the one place in Britain where, with autumn leaves, the fairies who fled there are all weak. They all ran away to escape the cruel mistreatment. They have nowhere else to go in the whole of Britain. They were persecuted, ostracized, accused of spreading poison just by existing. You see, they all look like insects, so they all lost their homes because of Morgan's hatred of bugs. And their low touches the innocent nature forever prevented them from taking part in fairy princess intimidation of human society. My words are where fairies that like that come together until they eventually die. That's right, under Queen's rule, fairy princess has no place for the weak. She only cares for the land for herself, not the fairies who live on it. Yep, but just because Morgan thinks they're worthless doesn't mean they actually are. That forest is a home to those fairies with nowhere else to go. Those who have been forgotten and left to die have never known anything about eerie and apathy. Instead, it was into the heart of the forest I was summoned. Why is he naked? Of course! Fairy Britain doesn't tolerate interference with property and mystery, so I was summoned in a very fragile state. I could hardly move, so all I could do was lie there and sleep. I think it has been only there. If I have only been there, I would have probably just disappeared again. I know I said I only had a cloak on me when I first came here, but that's not actually true. I had nothing at all. I was a little cold even. But I wasn't at all scared or lonely. Never seen this fairy before. He's so alone, poor thing. But he's so handsome. He looks so kind. He's like a prince. A prince! He must be our king. We have a king of our very own now. We have to protect our king. Let's help our king together. And they weren't able to touch me, but they did make a perfect circle around me as they were waiting excitedly for me to wake up. You know how knowing someone is cheering for you to give you strength to go on? There you go. The voices helped me secure my conscience and eventually stabilize my spiritual origin and woke up. You say one of the reasons I'm so overly invested in Britain's welfare is their kindness. Who says they're not worthless or capable of doing anything? They might be powerless, but they were the only ones that cared for me. So of course I'll do everything I can to bring them back. That's why I care so much about taking Morgan down. Really, I'm a lot like you, draconiczahak. I might be the only king of the weak and the proudest, but that doesn't mean I'm going to hold anything back. Even if I never to save one fairy, I'm still going to do whatever I can for the best of my ability. Huh, I guess I never did tell you, did I? I was summoned to this land a few months before you and your team showed up. It was right around the time you first arrived here. Proper human history must have since the intervention. It didn't get both so well. A message here from Captain Caldwell, sir. The enemy has already made camp on the north side of the London, but you should have no trouble getting in from the south. Listen, thank you, soldier. Then we'll continue bringing the child prophecy back to London just as planned. Tell Caldwell to hold his ground for now. It's still too early for an all-out war between our forces. Yes, sir. What's this about, Percival? Well, just as we expected, the Queen's army has begun to march into London. He's dispatched Woodrose and his army from up north Oxford. That was quick. I can't usually mobilize a whole damn army on top of that. But it takes this archery of ring bell. The Queen must have really ridden them hard to get him moving so fast. Woodrose's army is made up entirely of fan-clad fairies. They don't typically need weapons or power with them, so they can't move as quickly as they have to. Yeah, they're masters in the battlefield, but they're not so great at occupying territory like siege. So if that's who Morgan sent to London, they shouldn't be much our friend. We should be able to wear them out by fortifying our defenses. And taking out Woodrose once he inevitably loses patience takes the battlefield himself. And what is it, Gareth? Oh, I'm sorry, it just seems so different for just now. I did I? I thought I was just being myself. I must be more confident or something. As you should be, remember, you're ringing the bells of pilgrimage now. Wherever you go, you're going to attract a lot of fairies who are fed up with the Queen's regime. So hold your head high. Besides, we really haven't got it stronger, right? Yep, and just imagine going to the stage is about equal to Morgan's little finger now. I had no idea the Belgian pilgrimage could do that. I wonder the clan's heads were so quick to give you permission. And you still have the 5 to go. Wait, hang on, there's a Wind clans in Salisbury, the Wind clans in Godchester, and the Earth clans in Norwich, the Fang clans in Oxford. There's only 4 belts. What about the Mirror clans and the King clans? Don't you bother about that. I'm sure about the Mirror clans belt, but I do know about the other one. The 5th belt is a very ancient pendant at the root of the world's tree's remnants. It's still in the ruins of old Orkney, and now the forbidden city at the ends of the world was destroyed long ago. Okay, hold up. I know the belt is important, but right now we need to focus on Londrium. Woodrow's army is practically on your doorstep right now, right, Percival? Are you sure it's safe to go back? Yes, and I also think we should just do that. Artorius right, the Fang Clan's poorly suited for this siege warfare. If all we need to do is defeat Londrium's walls, we can hold out for 10 days without the forces we have. That should give us plenty of time to come up with a plan. Woodrow's army is encamped out on the plains about 2 kilometers north of Londrium. They don't have the numbers that properly encircle us. Woodrow's only hope of victory would be to break through our main gate and take over the city from the inside. Hey, it's Rumor. How goes making Fairy Britain great? Oh God, Great Britain again. Doing good. I'm like on section 13 right now. How goes it for you? And I was lost about 6 treating you, man. Which is why. Oops. I accidentally pressed the thing without realizing it. Right. The greatest advantage we have for ability is to retreat to stronger when we need to. Even if we head back to Londrium. I'm having the troops sent out to help free Norwich to split up into 2 squadrons and move out to London's east and west side. Part of the job is to deter Woodrow's from watching all our stuff, since in doing so would be leave his forces for an attack behind. Unfinished current content was off yesterday. Oh, okay, gotcha. I mean, I've heard that Mordred actually read through it like in 3 days, though. Did you actually read the story, though? Because this is kind of long. But if those squadrons are given a chance, they also get Woodrow's isolated troops to fight to reduce their overall numbers. We may not be able to beat a straight fight, but we have a siege like this, I'm pretty sure we'll match. We'll just have to slowly tip the battle to our favor as it drags on. Virtually, we also have the Count of Norwich helping us out now, so we should be good, I suppose. Damn, read it in 2 days. This is gonna be getting impressive there. Yeah, same. I think it'll probably be after Annie, and Annie's like gonna be like on the 2nd cell, which will announce like the next day for that. Okay, but well, London might not be completely encircled. Still, most of it surrounded, right? There's some secret entrance or underground path or side or something. No, I'm afraid London has nothing like that. Or at least if it does, we'll have to have been able to find it yet. Then it does mean we're about to. That's right, we're going to look for a weak spot in Woodrow's design and charge breakthrough. This is great. It'll be a perfect opportunity to see what our new allies, our new improved ally, Artoria can do. It's on the 10th? Okay, so yeah, we are going to get back-to-back bears then. Alright. Yeah, I'm not finding like any like. Where is she? Okay, there it is. Santa Quest. Where is Alright, let's begin. It just helped that Cohen Sky and over less painful than Morgan. Morgan took your pity and and got free spook on your way there. Jesus. In 4 minutes, once he got Hurricane. Oh, that's actually very good for misdemeanor there. Okay. Okay. If this is like one of those where I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to check to see if, I'm gonna need like a punch-suit for this. Where Artoria's saber face and... Yeah, it's kind of funny. Talking about irony there. Oh shit, I probably should have locked that. Oh, another wave. He's not seeing all these enemies here. It's making me wonder. When did we get to the part where we get 6 enemies on the screen? Yes, yeah, this will definitely make this much easier. Oh, okay, impartial. Oh, that sucks. I don't get why they couldn't just have it like a common thing at the start of this last spell, but now I think of it. Although, for what I saw, it's looking like it's gonna be painful. Although, less chapters though, it's just content's gonna get really, really hard. And we locked this. Oh shit, I'm gonna have like a lot of stars here.
じめわら惨めですね。
Okay, let's just go
こ
with
っ
this.
ちこっち。ズタズタになりなさい。お待ちかねの桜。
Yeah. Although, I just remember what's gonna suck most about Summer BB is that she really can't utilize the whole Vitch and Oberon system. It's like, at the most you can only utilize Vitch because the fact that her charge skill only goes up to, yeah, her charge skill only goes up, you can only get it down to like 7. Or like at 10. If it was at 6 or below, she would have no problems, but practically we're gonna have to like use like basically Atlas to actually use her properly though.
困ったアリさんたち、笑わせないでくれます？乙女の秘密見ちゃいます？
Yeah, I'm thinking like
美味しそうなのね。
a Scanscope and then Atlas, and then yes, have a bitch yourself. Like turn 1, since I use BB's and B, and then turn 2,
名城しがたき。
yeah, then turn 2 basically use
残酷に、邪神的にです。
bitch and then charge skill,
笑わせないでくれます？
and then for free use Atlas cooldown, and then bitch the other bitch's charge, and then be able to use BB's so use charge again.
カードは楽しめましたか？
Oh, damn it. It's no use. We can't stop them now on our own. It's not just Percival either. All the human soldiers are moving really fast. Child Prophecy's doing this. It's just like the High Queen Morgan does. We did it! We punched through the defenses. Everyone, make it for London. We're out of here as soon as the East Gate's open. I'll bring you up to the rear. Don't worry about getting past me. Draconiczahak, I want you to stay with the Child Prophecy. Going on ahead now. Thanks, Ike here. Good to see you in London. Took a few small services to get here, but we made it back nearly unscathed. I say we won the battle today. Great work, everyone. Too Percival. I gotta say, they still have an advantage of numbers. The larger, the longer this battle drags on, the more carefully they are to get reinforcements from Camelot. Oh, true. But then again, it's like, we can't just lurk out here in the high over. We need to be looking for chances to take the fight to them. That can wait until we have more soldiers on the work, like the ones that can't study along with the supplies. By this time tomorrow, we should have quite a good number of rebels from Norwich here to help us. That's where we'll strike in the Woodrose headquarters, and we can take that and we can sell this once for all, while our enemy guard is down. Yes, that is the idea, which is all the more reason for us to rest and recuperate now. Go ahead and turn it into the night if you like. Everyone of our soldiers will stand by and watch. We're from London, Woodrose army camp. Say that again, Brown Guts. You don't think I heard? I don't think I heard you right. Do you really just forbade me from going into battle? You want me to refrain from attacking London directly? High Queen Morgan will never say such a thing like that. Don't you lie to me, you filthy human! You think just because the High Queen will take a liking to you, you can disarm me and my army? Whoa, easy there, Woodrose. I'm not so big at despite either, okay? If you ask me, it's all a great opportunity to dominate that castle while we still have the rebels in one place. I mean, this is obviously a terrible move, right? I can't blame you for having issues with it. So how about that, buddy? Why don't you tell me what you really want to think of High Queen? I'll be more than happy to pass along to her when I get back to Camelot. Oh, that's a great idea. I'd love to hear Mother's reaction to that. Go on, Purple, bark for us. If you got something to say to Mother, then let's hear it. Hey, is it true that Aurora played you feel like in your own restaurant while you thought shit was going down in Norwich? No wonder Mara's so sick of you. Can't blame her for forbidding you to fight until you're shaping up. You know that you're the only one who's ever made her cross like that. Who knows what we'll get up to without some oversight. Don't you talk to me like that, you little! Well, Rose, you have every right to be upset, but please try to control yourself. I know. I'm well aware. I won't repeat Balgar's mistake. If the High Queen commands, then I, of course, am happy to comply. If the Fang Clan will have always been High Queen Morgan's royal retainers, there's nothing else that the Earth Clan can always dancing on spring is tune. Very well then. If they want to hide in their castle, I can play along. I'm delighted that Her Majesty entrusted me with eradicating both the child property and the Ryan Taylor's army. Of course, they have no objections. But that being said, should a Ryan Taylor army attack us, all bets are off. I trust you understand. If that happens, we'll have to meet them on the field. You bet, buddy. Believe me, that's what I prefer too. But I can't lend you Tristan, okay? She's my personal bodyguard. If anything starts to get serious, I'm counting on you guys to massacre the Round Table army by yourselves. But hey, you can pull that off, right? You might be getting old, but you can still head to the Fang Clan. Don't you be ridiculous. I don't even need to go after them myself. My elite soldiers are more than enough. Neither the child property or the foreign mage pose any real threat. The only problem that cheeky brat Parsiple, who managed to put up a good fight against Lancelot. They still have. This battle is not a duel. Even if he happened to be the last one saying, what good would it do him? Like how he has his tongue out like that. If he killed everyone else inside that castle, I'm sure he'll simply surrender. Oh, even he got pretty good looking like that. Oh, that was just pathetic. When did Woodrose become such a wuss? It's like he doesn't even want to fight himself. Maybe that's why Mother forbade him from going to the battle. Because he would actually die if he did. I say, that was ridiculous. I haven't been in the 6 that bad since the Mosberry recruited me for Shadia. There's going to stop for your old age, and then there's this. Come on, Road Rose. Hey, we did what Murr asked us to, right? Let's just get out of here. Who knows? I know. Why don't we stop by Gotchester? Gotchester's great. I bet it beats anything you had in your world too. We can go for the council restaurant together, and after that we can try. Oh right, robbing a bank. Maybe some other time. We got nothing better to do. What? You so busy now? I'm not so bored out of my mind. Well, it's just that something's nagging me about Morgan's orders. Don't let Rose fight, huh? I know depending on how you look at it, it could mean the exact opposite. Huh? Opposite how? And let's stick around just a little while longer, Lily Spindle. If everything goes out like I think it might, we should be in for a pretty spectacular show. I love how that just says restricted on there. The free can be set for this. So, in other words, we need to use alter egos for this. Where's Passion Left at? Alright. Oh, we're just jumping straight into it. That's fine.
行くよシロ。
本気で行くぞ。本気出してしまう。本気で行くぞ。我が攻防、無休へ通ず行こう。なんだったかな。忘れた。食らえ。
I get how much Elka's alter is a bit of an airhead at times.
外しません。
The chef. Really?
よしよし。シロは偉いね。よしよし。シロは偉いね。やっちゃうね。 私の告白いきます。慌てない慌てない。この両手は冷たい鉄のままだけど心までが怪物にならないように。ブリューヒルでロマンシア。外しません。やっちゃうね。
あ、
うん、やっちゃうね。はっ。
Oh, now I get these.
いや、慌てない慌てない。外しません。
Oh, well, I guess like attack down there.
よしよし。シロは偉いね。蹴散らしの。うん、いいよ。慌てない慌てない。
Having Rainbow Chain would have really been beneficial
シ
here.
ロ、お願い。よいしょっと。私の中の女神たち。力を貸して。おふたてして。お気分で。
Oh, yeah, I think we're like the final round now. I guess this is...
あれ、もう起き上がってこないんだ。そうなんだ。つまんないの。
Dude, that was exhausting. Good thing we were able to thrive off Blood Rose soldiers before they got through the western gate. I swear, the nerve of those Fang Clan fairies. I can't believe they tried to pass us off as a food delivery. And what's worse, the guards almost spotted! I mean, if it's fucking food and it smells good, yeah, it would be hard not to be fooled. Still, I am impressed by that you saw freedom, Gareth. None of our fairies regarding the rapids were any wiser. Yeah, I guess it's because I've always wanted to get here, and I just can't tell where the danger's afoot. Anyway, now that we've fended off this sneak attack, let's go back to the war room. The reinforcements and Norwich are here by now. What do you mean Norwich isn't sending any of reinforcements? Are you telling me not a single soldier's blacksmith is willing to join the Round Table army? At least right now, sir, the count is doing his best to convince them. The fairies of Norwich are grateful to the Shadow of Prophecy, but they say you just can't afford to get it drawn into another battle right now. I see, so what they mean is that the people of Norwich only care about Norwich and don't give a damn what happens to everywhere else. Yeah, pretty much. You know, our Tori, the Shadow of Prophecy, made a brave decision to stay put and ring the bell of pilgrimage. And even though she's already saved Norwich twice now, he still can't employ her to fight the Queen's army and themselves. It's not like that, sir. We're still winning the fight. We don't see a point in fighting a battle we can't hope to win. Yep, that tracks. The whole thing about the child prophecies drawing in the fairies around the world to their cause sounded nice, but it was like clock for a start. We gotta remember that these fairies have been living in fear of the Queen for 2,000 years. You can't get over something like that overnight. And don't forget about the Tamlin. Gotta take a lot more than ringing one bell to get them all those fairies on our side. Although I did like the groundwork for those fairies to stand up to the Queen's pursuit as long as they had an opportunity. I guess the rumors alone can only do so much. Can't believe this worked so hard to save Norwich, and now that we're gone, it's like they all forgot about it. I understand, of course, the fairies of Norwich won't feel comfortable joining the Round Table army without a clear assurance of chances of victory. Please don't give it another pot. Can you just give it a kind of message for us? Tell them that we'll be doing our best to figure something out on our own, and we'll appreciate any continuous assistance we can provide for supplies. Yes, of course. Now, if you excuse me, I'll be on my way. I'm surprised you're not so disappointed. True. I figured this would at least hit you the hardest. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm upset for sure. I've just always been quick to get over disappointment. For the time being, let's just focus on what we can do now. Like what Oberon ran around in this code. That's a good point. Point of order, when I said I was said about nothing to my name, I was being metaphorical. I wasn't really stretching around Britain. That would have been interesting seeing Oberon just walk around Britain naked, although that'd be too much for Twitch TLS here. Right, when maybe the ringing in the bell would motivate the fairies to get off the sidelines. Excuse me, Sir Percival, Lord Oberon. I have an urgent message from our allies in Godchester. It says that the Queen's army is advancing in Wallace Woods. The Temple Gawain is leading the Aura Knights who are reportedly direct to the Queen. We can't stop them ourselves, and we can't make sure about how long the Wallace Woods will be safe. Please send aid ASAP. So it's pleasure over. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I'm sure you can handle the things here, Percival. You're right, I might be able to get there in time for my own, but even if I did, there's nothing I can do. Will you help me, draconiczahak, Ultra? I'm going to help the fairies of Westwoods however I can. They have nothing to do with this, and I should be the one to suffer the Queen's wrath. Right, you're right. So much I haven't forgot about all that. First of all, will you ask the fairies to help us? I am afraid Red Bread alone won't be enough. I can fly myself, but we need 4 of them to pull the carriage at max speed for 5 passengers. Draconiczahak, Archer, and Muramasa, Gareth, and DaVinci. I'll make the arrangements right away. But it won't be only 5 passengers. Curry I will be going too. So we're gonna stay behind too, huh? Well, well, I get it. Not as much of a flyer. I know you need help to the carriage as light as possible. Don't worry, we'll be back in no time. Just please be careful while we're away, Habitat. Right back at you. We're going up against the Tamlin, right? Fairies who had their true names changed are really tough. Do you have a plan on how to get to her? Of course. In fact, I've been waiting for an opportunity like this. I'm not gonna let get only pushed around any longer. Now that's the child of prophecy talking. Okay, just one piece of advice. Make her find a way and whatever it takes. That will give you a chance to uncover more about her gift and name. The whole time money thing is just a big act. If you can get them to disavow their nice selves, you can win. Thanks for worrying and cheering us on, Shot. See you there. Okay, where is the next one? Okay, actually I think I'll just reset this real quick. Alright, find one that I think will work. Let's see, where... There we go. Let's just do that then. That's it? Okay, all of Zero's waifus in order here. Oh, I've seen this.
その通りよ。原始の地獄に帰りなさい。究極女神。飼育箱に入れてあげる。さあ、哀れに逃げ惑いなさい。カーストカッティングクレイター。
There we go. There's the overkill.
ああ、つまらない。惨めな虫けらのコレクションが増えただけでした。
Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom again, guys, real quick. Be right back, and then we'll continue with section 14. Ooh, I see a lot of boxes. Let's see if I like it. Okay. See you in a bit, Hydra. Okay. Okay, I'll take a go fruit. On 7. Ah, chains. Oh, that sucks. Oh wait, I don't have to change the pot. Your point is valid. You suck, Shiki and Arash. You fight the Hawk, your commander. Well, I am the Demon Lord, and the Demon Lord says Arash. Even this gate agrees with me. Yeah,
man. I agree.
No.
Oh my, no, I forgot that,
come on,
I
Caster.
forgot that she's now data lost.
Not the caster.
Oh.
Oh, I do have, come on.
That's a Marie. Hey, it's Lord Doom's waifu.
I think I have RP5 already.
That's not bad, actually.
Let's not Viva La France.
Berserker! Berserker!
Oh, are you serious?
Oh!
Oh,
no!
It's Pen. Hold on.
Come on.
Number 5.
Come on.
5 stars still alive.
Berserker, 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 Berserker. Assassin?
What'd you get? Oh my god, he pulled Cleo!
He pulled Cleo!
Oh, well, hey. He just left! Dude, are you really gonna keep going?
Yes.
You bitch!
You make fun of my D&D, so I'm gonna fucking bitch slap you. Like I said.
You know what? No, just to give you the lack of the satisfaction.
Yeah.
I'm just. Oh no. Okay, you're gonna battle. You're gonna battle.
Yeah.
You're gonna not be a bitch.
Yep.
You're gonna not be a bitch.
And you get wrecked by basically Xe, Synchro, and Fusion summon monsters all in one fucking. Yeah, go in the million tree. What the heck? It's a spook? Oh my god! Oh, shit. Yeah, Nutty. Oh yeah, J6 is so gonna kill me now. Oh no, Epic. Also, in that case, give us also Summer Suicide. And yeah, let's go on a date and discuss how Commander Lo-Fi sucks. And how he hasn't treated you worse. Oh god. Why did I get the feeling that Commander's from? Let's go with Arashigil! Yeah, sorry, Shark, you're back, guys. All praise Arash. Of course, watch someone equip that and then send it to the commander. Prove that Kyuhime is sexy.
When did I ever say that?
What do you think? Okay, back, guys. Alright. Okay, well. There, I can see the woods right now. Oh no, they're burning. Okay, I'm sure everyone's found a good place to hide. Let's split up a team up. One team take the Amnesia Art to put out the fire. Artoria, Da Vinci, draconiczahak, you come with me. Alright, we'll be headed to the other side. Percival, get Fusco. Here are the High Queen's order. Use the fire. Burn these rotted, filthy woods to the ground. Let this be a warning to the foul scoundrel who calls himself the Fairy King. It hurts! Stop! It hurts! Please stop! Stop! Please don't burn our forest. Please don't destroy Oberon's home. Please leave us alone. Please don't hurt us anymore. It hurts! It hurts! We don't want to die. Poor little. No, we're too late. There's the Fairy King captured, and we must bring him to Her Majesty. Is that the child prophecy with him? But Her Majesty wasn't anywhere near the versus when I last saw her. Come on. You! Return right now. We must what happened to Tinko. Come on, draconiczahak. We need to go after Altria. She's not herself right now. She'll die if we don't do something. Alright, leave it to me. Alright, let's find a good altar here. Okay, yep. Alright, let's go. Jesus Christ.
本気で行くぞ。寝てない。寝てないぞ。
とても楽しかったとも。
寝てた。
黄金律にも種類があるのさ。
我が工房。ああ。行こう。
No way, I probably should have used like the one buff on there.
なんだったかな。忘れた。必殺マジンサンビーム。はっ。マジンの真っ二つのマジンキュー煉獄斬り。本気出してしまう。
やだな。戦いですか。発進準備完了だ。早く早く。私の方が内臓を見たいのかい。
That'll do it.
どんな嵐であろうとも、どんな未来が待とうとも、これを突破するのが私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージュ、また会おう、諸君。はあ、鐘の音が聞こえる。
Where are you going? Don't you dare run from me! Think you could just kill everyone here and leave? Well, I won't let you, I swear it. Let go of me! They're gonna get away! I have to make them pay for... I'm sorry, I was so blind by anger, I just... Okay, maybe there are some up in the trees like there before. It's no use. You're half a day too late. We killed the last of them a while ago. All that's left is to burn these woods. This is why you came if you're ringing the bell, child of prophecy. Hemlinga Lane. What are you even doing here anyway? You're supposed to be finding wood roads right now. Do you leave Lundrium undefended just to come here? I can't understand. Nothing you do makes sense. The weak are meant to obey the strong. As long as they do that, they will one day get to enjoy the strong's remain. If they cannot understand that, then the strong have no obligation to protect them. Child prophecy for a mage, you are prepared, and I'm willing to accept your surrender. My only mission today is the Quince of Wales. I don't have any orders to eliminate you, but if you insist on fighting, I will burn you along with these woods. So we have to fight, but yeah, once you swords the canisters again. Don't worry, I have a perfect anti-Gawain countermeasure man. We can stop her from sucking a magic with a decoy. That said, I only have 3 of them, so they won't last long. We need hair as fast as our draconiczahak. Can't use that. Lobo can be helped. One enemy. Let's go. Let's go. Jesus Christ.
さあ、あなたの裁定を始めましょう。私の力へ。
Sam is a berserker.
星の輝き、今ここ我が天秤に集い、きらめき。我は禁断の飛躍。導くものなり。
Hey, I mean, got Zero. Welcome in. How goes it?
我、その神髄を宿す写しみとなら、空の眠りを越え、いざ究極の門へと至らん。クリボー、ライゾーン。
Hey, man, to have one. What? Alright, nice. Congrats, man. I wish you luck for this, though.
あなたの罪を計りましょう。我が宝石庫はこの夜空。あなたの罪はこの星の数。
So, part 1 is like, probably not as bad, so.
光よ。私の宝石たち。これがとどめ。この剣にかけて。
Yeah, Vargas is pretty much.
着陸。強食。逃げろ。
God damn!
あとは。
Did you guys just see that? She fucking ate through her like just like. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she fucking really devoured, in that case, she fucking really did devour, Martha there. Jesus Christ. So it's kind of rocked that I just said Jesus Christ and Martha in the same sentence like that.
そうしますの？面白そう。ぶっ飛ばしますわよ。苦しめ。光よ。この剣にかけて。そうしますの？任せ。ぶっ飛ばしますわよ。光よ。こうかしら。打撃戦の用意はよくて。着陸。強食。
Here goes the last one.
真の姿を見せてやる。反人類史、何する者ぞ。毎朝軟弱凶暴なり、我が剣の死ににもならず。
首吊りは嫌よ。星の輝きは今ここに。そうだね。我が天秤に祈りな。任せなさい。あなたの罪を計りましょう。
Okay, that should probably do
我
it.
が宝石庫はこの世。
But I could probably at least try to get one bar to pop. I think this is like what we need to do.
現実 理である。儚きはつまこの世はなべて散りあくた。我が王貴様を捕らえたぞ。諸行無常乗者必須。
Goodbye.
話にならんな。
Oh, plus removes all those buffs too. Hey, that was a good one. You're doing great, Ultra. Masa, what are you doing here? What? Wait, what's a good CE for Vargas? Well, considering the fact she says Buster, I would say probably like a good like Buster CEs, like especially for like charge CEs as well. So might be good for her as well. Although it's like she's gonna have trouble looping though. Because yeah, it's like the way I see it is like it's gonna like you're gonna need like either Fish or Oberon to actually use her MP to get her to loop. Because her charge skill is like it's per turn, and that only goes up to 15%. So it's just like, that's not probably good. If it was like 30, then yeah, like I say, probably Oberon would be fine. I just had a hunch that a little lady here could use a little help. Gonna stand back over and do nothing. God, you have pimped a little protecting little mage. Protecting the mage with your little trinkets. Although, then again, actually, I think you could probably use Oberon. It's like you just you have to use like unlock one of her pin skills to get to at least up to 20, I believe. Hey, you don't think you really could just roll over and let us walk over us? Well, I think you can, or at least you got to speak. Or at least actually up to 15, and then like or like charge skill up to 15. It's like per turn, like just so long as you can get her like MP up to like 30%. Think you dare mock me like that? You're damn right if I do. You're pathetic suicide Tamlin. You don't care about protective fairies at all. You're just a mindless for the Queen's Horse. You have no right to use that name in the Knights of the Round Table. Well, I say yeah, probably you should go, if you're going for bitch, go for Oberon, because yeah, Oberon helps out with like very awkward situations, especially service with like 30% like charges. He gives like the extra 20%. He gives up to like 70% berries, like one you do not want to like pass up on. No to use the name of the... You have also no right to use the name of the Knights of the Round Table. Sir Quain would be overly serious, but a bit of a teacher's pet. Sometimes he put a little too much to trust this king. But it's never been just to think about Bisa. I'm thinking of Bisa blindly accepted where it is keep telling him not like you. For that matter, you know you're not really going. Your true name is read off us receipt. Now listen to me, and listen to me good. Your true name is Bargus. Bargus the Black Dog of Duchess. The founder of Thundercross. Now forget about the Queen's gift and stop pretending to be a knight already. Oh, that's gotta piss her off. True name revealed. Vargas. It's been a while since I've seen these true name reveals. Like, they tried an Epic Rim and then they dropped it, and then I guess they brought it back for LB6, so... I guess it was their way of trying to test these out for, I guess, for a class we will be getting in the future. Vargas, that's the name of the Black Dog Fairy from the English version. It's supposed to have been a glowing horn with fiery eyes, also said to be the omen of a disaster. That's right, and apparently that's why I am to you proper human history. Thank you for reminding me of that loads of fat girl. You helped me cool my head. But this changes not for you weaklies. Even with my true name revealed, I remain unchanged. I am a creature of the night, as far as I'm concerned. Circle waves the morning light and numeral of the state will take effect at daytime, which only ever held me back. I may be a fairy in beast, but I may have lost my gifted name. But I'm still a knight. My horn remains devoted to the High Queen as ever. And I shall prove that by ending your lives here and now. Hang on, I thought I covered the Burger's gifted name. Oh, it would be all you have to do to win. So why is he even stronger before? Oh, now that you're timid. You lived your whole life flying by the seat of your pants, didn't you? No, I can't understand how to fierce. Even I can't measure Marcus's magic energy anymore. Okay, Ivor, reveal your true name was supposed to remove the changes in spiritual origin and make her weaker. But instead, it's almost as if she... No, but... It doesn't matter, retreat is not an option. We're gonna have to beat Bargus here and now. We have to take down at least one of the Tamlin, or we'll never serve the anti-Morgus race out of here to action. And besides, it may not have last long, but I'm still very King Oberon, Lord of the Whales, so please lend me your aid, draconiczahak. Let's show this dog who trampled all these swords exactly what weaklings like us can really do. Oh, we got Oberon for this too. Nice. Okay, let's go. Also like how he's like instantly an archer now.
気が引けるけどね。
I probably should have done
それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。愛を知らない悲しきここに星のように晴れつく。逃げ場はないわ。鉄拳制裁。話にならぬ。手作りですね。
暖かな雪、いいとも。眠りは避けられないものだ。夜の帳、朝のひばり、誰だって夢くらいは見る。それがどんなもので話にならぬ。フェアリーダスト、思い出より早く流星のように。
白兵戦行きます。
ちょっとかわいそうかな。
Oh, I forgot that he does invisible for a second.
ここでまっ
いった。
ゴージャスにぶっ込むわよ。ゴージャスに重くいくのね。は、ええ、ハレルヤぶっ飛べ。
真の姿を見せてやる。反人類史、何する者ぞ。我が剣の死ににもならず。
ごめん。待って、もうすぐよ。
死なず。
あなたの魔力注ぎ込んで。ええ。はい、いいの。
Let's do that then.
イグナ・トゥフルトゥ君が我その真髄を宿す写しみとならん。腹の眠りを超え、いざ究極の門へと至らん。クリフォーライゾンなめんな。着替えてイルトゥFEいいわ。これでどう？苦しめ。はっ。
God.
そこだ。
お任せも。いざ源氏死にそうらえ。恩のお任せも。
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to restart here or something.
この世はなべて。
Or yeah, use up on those stone things. But yeah, I think I probably.
こ
お任せを。ホムラここで。あるし。
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use one of the stones. Fuck it.
これでどう？苦しめ。
Well, we're actually got at a like kind of a good spot anyway, so we're actually good here. So.
アレイ触覚露出。刺激両弱。
首吊りは嫌よ。
弱い。乗ってきたわよ。
何のためにしばし目をおつむりください。
頼むよみんな。
あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン。
This kind of reminds me a bit of like,
星のように
yeah, it looks like the mirror fight, although it's like not as difficult though.
話にならぬ。
I think it was annoying was like it's just constant healing though.
夜の川朝のひばり誰だって夢くらいは
話にならぬ。
見る。どう
弱い。
うまい手を考えよう。
こうしなくちゃわからないようね。乗ってきたわよ。主よ、しばし目をお
気が引
つむりください。
けるけどね。
愛を知らない悲しきここに星のように放って逃げ場はないわ。鉄拳話にならぬ。
こっちこっち。
全
全力で
なんじゃ
いった。
ゴージャスにぶっ込むわよ。ゴージャスに燃えないかしらこの服。さえいいのよ。これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向。ラクロンドメントデュヘイ
話にならぬ。
上等よ。ここがあんたの終わりよ。
そこだ。ごめん。あとは覚悟すればいい。
解き放ちましょう。今のうちに準備。我は決まったよ。
And I'll do it.
イグナ。
If Abby doesn't take her out, the Jalter will.
我その真髄を宿す写しみとならん。バラの巡りを越えいざ究極の門へと至らん。クリフォーライゾーン吹っ飛べ。これでどう？
Fucking seriously.
はい。いいわ。
お任せを。
上等よ。
弱い。
悪くなかったわ。
Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the restroom. Gonna be right back.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
No.
Oh my, no, I forgot that,
Come
Sasha's now data
on!
lost. I
Caster!
forgot that she's now data lost.
That's a caster.
Oh!
Oh, I do have
That's a Marie. Hey, it's Lord Doom's waifu.
I think I have RP5 already.
That's not bad, actually.
Let's not Viva La France.
Berserker! Berserker!
Oh!
Are you serious?
Oh!
Oh!
No!
Who
It's Pen. Hold on.
Come on!
Number 5.
Come on! Give
5
me
stars
that
still
cat.
alive.
Berserker! 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 Assassin!
What'd you get? Oh my god, he pulled Cleo!
He pulled Cleo!
Oh, well, hey. He just left!
God, I don't know if I can do this while drunk on fucking wire again. The goodness in case guy who got the like of you. Oh, I guess we could technically have a bit of feel gas to still. Also, my feet feel funny. Am I supposed to feel funny while drinking some water, guys? This feel light and stuff. I wonder if I could like jump like high now or something.
I seriously thought that was gonna be Carmilla.
God.
Sorry, man.
Bark, please.
Do it.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck you, Jay!
Yes!
Fuck you! Good, if you're good. Yeah, go on the William Tree. Back. Guys, let's begin. Alright. Burn down the forest, slaughtering helpless fairies. Is that how your queen tree said anywho to fire? None of you have any right to call yourselves knight. None of you, not one of you. Hurrah! Well, just as cute too and less impressive. Now I see why they say you're to reach the limit of human ability. Besta, this is like you. What happened to your usual calm? Are you supposed to be as big as ours here? Where are you, our buddy? To be both incompatibly tough and inconsistently logical. You're right, I'm a commander. I need to be as calm and collected as luck. Thank you for snapping me out of my rage, Muramasa. Don't see any more of the Queen soldiers here. Gareth and I should be able to handle the search for survivors. Why don't you help Altera? You've been worried about her since this time, right? All this time, right? What's written all of your face? Is it? Well, you know she has a tendency to let her feelings get the best of her sometimes, right? And Walter Cossack's the goodest at as his feelings now. He's just still a kid. Something's gotta make sure to get those two out of trouble. Might well be an old man like me. Come on, you don't look anything like an old man. Anyway, thank you for watching out for them. Sure thing, but you can't be very suspicious of us, huh? There's no one here, Percival. No fairies in the forest. No soldiers in the Queen's army. They're all gone. Good saves. Damn, we're too late to stop them. Come on, let's head to the circle of restores here, where our group is headed. Maybe we'll find some survivors along the way. I can't come to this far without saving at least one person. I just can't. Percival, huh? Ah! Look out! There's someone behind you. Behind me. Oh, I didn't see anyone. There's really someone here. How did you see them, Gareth? That was amazing. I didn't see him exactly. I just saw that you would be in trouble. No, wait. There's someone something unnatural over there. It's a mirror. They're hiding behind a mirror reflecting the surroundings. They're just right off the streets. They're trying to escape. Get him, Percival. Leave it to me. Can't believe you destroyed my mirror camouflage. In all my years of assassinate, Portugal has never made such a careless mistake. But then again, I've not worked in 200 years, so I did fail. I was just a bit rusty. Still, I cannot believe a fairy softened my camouflage like that. I'd better kill you, girl. I can't have you gain so lucky twice. Oh no, you don't, you coward. Help me out here, Gareth. I need you to be my eyes. Tell me where he is. I'll do my very best. So, okay, so we got Gareth and Percival again fighting the Mirror Knight. That sounds like something out of Don Quixote.
いつか
Which I need to do it.
結構器用なので結構素早いのであっちあっち突進いってまっすぐ吹っ飛んでそれで
Thank you for that.
結構頑丈なので自分でもよくわからないの狙うぞ狙うぞ参りますまっすぐこれスターナリー私だってこのくらい
これならなんとかなりそうです防御陣形いいですとも
あっち狙うぞ狙うぞ
お任せください
突進いけ
Okay, so I think I know this is like red sword. Basically, all I have to do is just keep up.
そっち
お任せくださいいいですとも
突進
え
ヒューやったー
Here goes that
リア
mirror.
さんのおかげです
What was I thinking? The way days are going, my defeat is all but guaranteed. Damn it. Of all my life, why did I have to run into one fairy in the world who could see me? He's getting away, Percival, but at least it looks like he can't turn invisible anymore. It's a real pain, alright? We should take him out now before... I can't believe my eyes. What a proud night doing a being like colony like this. Are you supposed to be in London right now? Oh, wonder Her Majesty. This doesn't see the round table as army as a right. You're just entirely the lack of mindset necessary for a victory. You're really the pathetically naive Percival. That's not the strongest family in Britain. Okay, game quest. We beat one in the Tamlin. There, how you like that, huh? It's been a long time coming. Don't you talk down to me, weakling. You'll never have won without Abra Murras and a foreign mage draconiczahak style. I know, but still. Burgess! You might be have one knee on the ground, but I can tell you still have the strength to spare. We could keep fighting if you like, but you really want to continue until you're dead. Until you're dead. You included? I've talked to you a few times now. Obviously that doesn't give me a complete understanding of who you are. But I know you well enough now to know that you're willing to listen to anyone see you strong, which is why I want to ask you talking about something right now. You awfully chatty, sir, aren't you? Very well, what do you have to say? Sorry does not concern Britain our enemy. We have no intention of attacking it. Now that the trio is gone, the only matter of time until it disappears anyway. But until it does, we think that fairies who call it home should decide what happens to it. Britain's gonna disappear ridiculous. You're making no sense at all. The fact that you're in the child property law makes it all enemies of fairy Britain. You're already attacking Britain. You're wrong, Vargas. We are helping the child property save Britain. The real fear here is Morgan. She and Brilka have no intention of saving you or any other fairy, just like she did Bard to do anything helping Elf Norse. Morgan isn't going to do anything to stop the Great Command, even if it means letting every single fairy in Britain die. You know why? Because she means to use the Great Calamity to invade our world. But you already figured that out, huh? Haven't you? No matter what reasons Morgan might have for doing this, the fact is she gets her way, countless of fairies are going to suffer or die. You're right, I can't deny any of that. That's not what to. Don't mock me. Just because you accepted what you're saying true doesn't mean I accepted you. If you mistake me for a friend and get too close to me, I'll cut you down where you stand. Have you gotten what I've done here? Now I have a question for you. You're going to be trying to say pretty yes. But Beryl told us that you shot his sister the only way. Yours is the only way, and have to destroy many other worlds. If that's true, then it must be why you came here in the first place. Say you're not going to attack us because we're already doomed. Well, that's not the same thing as saving us. Let me now ask the district constable. You may answer as well. Why is this fair, sir? Child prophecy, I can say, but why would you outsource yourself protect fairies like us? You did so in Norwich, and you tried to today here as well. Even though you could have just as let him die. Well, save it because we want to. It's on soon. Yeah, it'll happen tomorrow. These are their white enemy partners. It's obvious you don't really want to kill us anymore. Why don't you call it truce then? Hell, I'm still technically one of Shawnee's enemies myself. If something happened you really want to do, then letting yourself do it isn't such a bad idea. Marcus, don't tell me she's turning into Moors. No, wait, it's not that. What's going on? My name. Don't call me by my name. Nice guy, Burgess. It's like, what the? Fergie, do you really just protect your consort? What are you thinking? Why would you try to help me after trying to get yourself killed? I mean, you were aiming for me, weren't you, part today? What's the meaning of this? Don't take my telling me, Burgess. I'm the one who's angry here. Not only did you dare entertain these outsiders' ridiculous notions, you even defend the foreign mage. This is treason. If you wish to prove your innocence and loyalty, now will be the only chance. Kill that human. Go on, it should be easier. All you have to do is hold him close and break his neck. I can't do that. Not after you try to help me. I see then. The High Queen's wrath shall be swift on my foolish black dog. Good luck falling asleep tonight. Crap, he's getting away. Should you go after Vargas? Won't you be able to charge him trees if he makes it back to Panorama? It's alright, I did what I was right. Nothing more. Should the High Queen choose to punish me for that, then I shall accept my fate as tonight. Fears, lend your aid to the child prophecy. My mission to eradicate the Oberon's home. Is complete. I will probably be relieved from my position once I return to Camelot. But that's also proof that the Tamlin Gwyn has bested the battle. Victory is your round table. I'm sure the Artverse will be delighted to hear this news. Oberon? Well, however decent out, at least with the force is quite now. And the fact we managed to beat 1 in 10 is still a small achievement. I'm glad at least a good thing came out of this. Oberon. I think it would be best. I'd like to be alone for a while. Would you mind hanging back without me? I need some time to say goodbye to everyone, individually. Okay, I'll go ahead and wait for you at the carriage. Come on, draconiczahak, let's give us some space. Oh good, I'm glad you're okay. Where's Oberon? I don't see him anywhere. It's going to be a little late, so we're going to spend the night here while we wait for him. What about Percival and Gareth? We're here, right here. We've been resting up for a while when we wait. We've been looking everywhere, but I'm afraid that there will be no survivors. I'm sorry I can't be any more help. So you just seen Percival out there. He's got chased off last one. Last one. That bitch was here too? Damn it! Now I wish to stay with Percival. I need to pay her back for tossing me into that pit before I leave this lost spell. So there's 2 gentlemen then. Were you actually chased that last one? No, I'm there. Gareth is giving me too much credit. The truth is, she basically let us go. As soon as she confirmed that the fire had been put out, she flew off to use the cannon. I'm the human, and there's nothing else to give done to strike the dragon fairy. But I care for the sky. I knew what you mean. I've seen less and less incredible ability by ourselves. This is as fast as agile as the fight records I've seen in Egypt and Babylonia. I'm sure she's the most beautiful fairy on the fairy of Britain, after all. That said, she could move so fast in the forest that with all the trees getting in the way. That's the only reason why she was able to hold up against her as long as I did. Still, it's impressive we managed to finish her off, but even a certain option you gotta know was help us against her. Do you have any other combat data about we could use? Basically, what? Well, no, nothing. We know nothing about her now. Right now, did she send out to you while you were fighting? Did she say anything about this atrocity? Well, actually, no, not very trustworthy. Don't worry, I'm afraid. All I could do was defend. Right, Gareth? Yeah, I guess so, but still amazing now. Oh, definitely, I'm a little worried about Oberon. I'm sure I'll get over a shock in time. But burying that many bodies would have to wear on anyway. Maybe I ought to go back and help him. Why would he bury him? What do you mean, why would we bury him? What, do you only create bodies here? Alright, wait, we can't just leave the bodies out here to rot. We gotta make a grave and then... you really don't know, Murmos. I guess you don't ever did draconiczahak. Well, no, I get it. It makes a lot of things. I thought it's strange that the spiritual horses didn't fall apart after they died. That's right. Did you know? I don't know how it is with fairies in your world. But here in Britain, we die, we just say how we are. We don't decompose, we don't rot. We change form and then we stay there forever. Your bodies rot, so we do cremate those, but fairy bodies just abandon to the earth. Look at her, see all those fallen trees? Those are the fairies who reach the end of their lives. All Britain is composed of fairy corpses. I can't believe a pro like myself has to flee. This has been one surprise I've heard. The child prophecy and the foreign major are supposed to stay back in London. That's not did obey her orders. Gwen only burned the forest. No, she's just a bargain to the Black Dog now. I have to report her betrayal to her majesty. Our circumstances, you will understand why I had no choice to retreat. But the biggest problem is that girl who saw through my camouflage. Should I have made her tell me how she did, but That person will go away. Well, no matter. At least now I know where to find her. As soon as I report back to Her Majesty, I'll go to London and... What the... Huh? What is this? What's going on? My legs, they're being ate away. You, I know you. I recognize your girl's descent. I saw it during the war against the Moors. No, this can't be. You're supposed to be dead. High Queen, I have to tell the High Queen. River of Tears. Fragment 6. Bay Area 400. Back in the... when Britain's Tree of Fitness still stood intact in the hole. Mash is showing a peaceful respite with Ezek and the Tarats at their force camp. Although still bewildered by the simultaneously similar and different their surroundings were, she told her companions everything she could about her experience of Great Britain. So that's everything I know about the Isles of Britain and the land of the Fae. Does that help? Ezek, is there something wrong with her? Don't be rude to her. She isn't lying. She's telling us about the distant future. So in the future, this place is called Fairy Britain. Queen named Morgan unifies all the plans. And then there's a figure known as a child prophecy, as well as a very proper human history. Oh, I'm sorry, affairs is too strong a word. Forgive me, I'm still processing everything you told me. No, it's okay, I can't believe for thinking of us that way. Anyway, does that mean you believe me about coming here for the future, Asa? It's a lot to take in, but I can most certainly tell you being honest about it all. Part of me doesn't want to believe it, especially the regarding the child prophecy. You said that she's a savior reborn, and the next very destined to save Britain. There's such a person in the future, it means I'm gonna fail. Yeah, there's no way I's actually gonna fail this time. She's gonna bring peace to Britain, you'll see, and this American fairy doesn't know what she's talking about. You're right, Tara. I have to make sure I see this time. You'll help me, won't you? You bet will always help girls that are doing their best. You say your name was Smash, right? You gotta be bad luck showing up when you did. If you want any help, you're gonna have to wait until I finish making Asset happy. That's why I take you, Albert. I mean, Taraz. No, I can count on you. Mash, if you have anywhere else to go, you can stay with us. But if you do, I'd like you to promise me one thing. If you want to return to your own time, you should stay to say anything else about the future. Alright, that's because I'm interfering in the past going to end up by changing this the future? No, something like that. I doubt anything you say here do have effect on the era of the High Queen. But it could be the phrase here in the Fae era where the tree is still attacked with whose testes could end up warped. So nothing I do here will have any effect on the era of High Queen. What do you mean by that? Well, Mash, get into the future again, right? Right, of course, I should be talking about the era of High Queen more, should I? That's right, I'm saying this more to protect your destiny than ours. When you go back to your own time, you can't bring back any knowledge that would create a paradox. The larger the paradox, the larger the solid gaps in your memory will be. Yeah, we're creating a Mash. This is a part of a bootstrap paradox now, so has to be careful here. You don't want to lose your precious memories, right? So it'd be better if you avoid discussions of the future as much as possible. That being said, I really have to question this High Queen Morgan's judgment in handling the calamities by sitting back in the past. If you haven't defeated the calamity in Norwich in the future, then we would have to find that giant hand thing you told us about. And the beach said you, right? Talk about a close call. If that had been that thing we encountered, we might have lost the kingdom of London, which just appeared. In that case, you help us out more than I could possibly say, Mash. Thanks to you, draconiczahak person. Sorry for us from that battle. Our own battle should be good. It should go much more smoothly. That's a battle you're fighting as the savior of Britain, right? Is that the battle from the year 400 AD of the Fair, the summer of, or the war summer of the Fey era 2000? What year is it right now? The war summer happened in the Fey era 10,000. The only war that took place in the year 2000 was a yard dispute between the Earth and the Wind clans. Back when Britain was a lot smaller than it is now. Wait, I think I understand. Those years' numbers must be backwards. In the time matches run, they'll probably count the Fairy eras backwards, starting from the first year of the era of the High Queen. It may keep things similar if we just talk about past events in terms of how many years ago they happened. The War of Summer took place 1600 years ago, which would make it's the Fate era 2000 from your own perspective, Mash. Well, it's mostly a face of protecting it, prevented by Ireland, the Isle of the Shadows. It was also the second attempt by the Northern Fairies to invade Britain, and they were led by Queen Mab, who worked there to human army like this. She was also really close. That was also really close call. Blizzard too, Chorot. I'm sure it was. Almost killed every clan in Britain. I don't know what we've done if we haven't been for you and the Black Knight. Right, Black Knight? True, Queen Mab is a very powerful fairy. I love how it just looks simple and normal, although it kind of looks like 3D. Yeah, it looks like something out of 3DS Maxer for armor. And just because she had Oberon's protection, she also had a perennial straight up bar that the Summer Fair simply did possess. It's like man to buy some time, but she really didn't want to wipe out the class. There was nothing we could done to stop her. But then, just Mab was on the verge of victory. She proposed a truce out of nowhere. That was interesting. She then went on to occupy the vacant throne left behind the Rain Clan in Oak Creek and became Lord of the entire northern region. I see, thank you for filling me in. By the way, may I ask what that is? That's Sir Black Knight, my escort, and I have known each other for a long time, haven't we? Indeed, ever since you first became the public figure. Hey, that guy I fought side by side over 2,000 years now. I don't know much more I can take, even with this undying body. See your fate, I really hope this is your last attempt to save Britain. Don't worry, I'm going to work as hard as I can, and all we have to do is make sure that the conditions go smoothly. I guess that's true. If this doesn't work, then nothing will. After all, 10,000 years of fighting, the clans have finally agreed to live peacefully under Britain's new king. But I still find it hard to believe that a human of all people is succeeded in unifying the 5 clans. So I suppose that it makes sense, since the fairies would never submit to another fairies rule. I've wanted to realize this sooner. Wait, hold on. Did you say Britain has a king and a human no less? That's right. Mab's got me about Roma though. Seth says she's a much better choice of Britain king than some human. Well, you know how Mab it may be, Tarot. And that's not even mentioning what happened in the War of Summer. But anyway, we're getting off track. Right now, Mash, we're in what you would call a Fate era 400. Which I guess means the High Queen Morgan will still appear 400 years from now, huh? Now, I know I shouldn't think about it, but it's really hard not to. I know that Ufra is human, so he only has 10 more years left, but the most. Does that mean that the heirs will inherit the throne for a future race until Morgan emerges to sit in the throne in 400 years? Is that even possible? I guess you don't know either, huh? Is that? So, at least it sounds like the new king is successful at keeping the peace between the clans. After all, the fairy Britain. I know, there's almost no air requiring warfare whatsoever. Oh, sorry, there you go, talking about fishing. That's one is fine. It's still within the margin of error. Anyway, there's still a piece of the future. That's good to hear. Up to now, Britain has been plagued for millennia by endless turf wars between the clans. To see them fighting in our generation would be so awesomely wonderful. This all takes a Miranda and the Wing clan on Ufra's coronation army giving the Earth, Wind, Fang, and Mirror clans a what for. Our only duty was with Mabel the King kind. But now that Mabe's marrying Ufra to unify the nations, the two of them together might be invisible. Though I do feel like it's a little bad for Mab, since Ufra obviously just loves you as I don't be say try. Of course he does. Besides, once I see Uther take the crown and accept the bell from the class, I'm going to go back to paradise. I think Uther and Mab make a good go too. I'm sure the two of them ruled together will bring peace to Britain for the next 400 years. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still need to ensure that the coronation of London goes smoothly. Why aren't you using the computer software for that? I said, aren't you far? Isn't there far more history to be found there? London may be a invisible fortress, but it still smells smug. It's bound to attract Moors. If you ask me, Salisbury is still a safer choice. Maybe, but Salisbury is so close to the pit. That place worries me more. No one in Britain knows what was at the bottom of the pit. No, the fairies of the Britain feared it too much to even go near it. I'm the only one who can investigate what's inside, and too much deep for me to do so alone. If only there were someone brave enough, strong, and magical energy to match a fairy. Someone who was set for president, but still wanted to help. That I could go investigate right now. I said, what is it? Of course, we do have something like that now. Hooray! Change the plans, everyone. We're going to go to bed right now. Matt and I are going to finally uncover the truth behind the great mystery of the Britain. Alright.
6月日本では小さなことからコツコツ
Alright, so I think I'm gonna call it here. Let's see, there's 14 sections, like, how many are we actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it goes up to 24 actually, and we're at 14, so yeah. It's gonna be like a bit, so yeah. Okay guys, let's okay guys, stick around, we're gonna find some of the raid. Let's see who's on right now. Alright. Okay, I think we're gonna go with Target Tutu. She's going for LB6. It's like not as spoiler heavy for me, so we're gonna. But yeah, guys, have a good one. I'll be back here tomorrow evening, and we're gonna try to go for 14, 15, and then like what looks like the next fragment. Also, be sure to check out my socials as well, Morals, which is over on my YouTube, Twitters, and also Discord channel. But anyway, Morals, have a good one and enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Draconiczahak signing off. Later.